Crypto Kaya Hi? Your awesome intro to Digital Paisa. Okay, so listen up, you guys. Imagine this way back in 2010, some dude actually bought 2 pizzas. Not with cash, no. He bought them with 10,000 Bitcoin. At that time, it was probably like, oh, whatever, it's just some internet points. But fast forward to today, those 10,000 Bitcoin would be worth like millions and millions of dollars. Can you even believe that? Enough to buy a whole chain of pizza restaurants, probably with extra cheese on everything. That, my friends, is a little peek into the totally wild and fascinating world of cryptocurrency. It sounds a bit like a movie plot, I know, but it's real. And it's something that's got everyone talking, from your techie cousin to that auntie in your society who's suddenly an investment guru. So what even this crypto trading stuff everyone's buzzing about? Basically, it's like buying and selling digital money or cryptocurrencies, hoping to make some profit. Think of it like this. You know how people trade stocks? They buy shares in a company, and if the company does well, the share price goes up, and they can sell it for more. Crypto trading is kind of similar, but instead of company shares, you're dealing with digital coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or even those funny Dogecoins you might have seen memes about. It's all happening online, super fast, and yeah, it can feel a little bit like the future is already here, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Now, why is everyone so excited about it? Well, for one, it's new and shiny. It's like the latest trend that everyone wants to understand. Plus, you hear these crazy stories about people making a lot of money, and who doesn't want a piece of that action, right? But hold on, it's not just about getting rich quick. That's a total myth, mostly. It's also about technology. This whole crypto thing is built on some really smart tech called blockchain, which is like a super secure digital ledger. And some people believe this technology could change how we do a lot of things, not just money. So there's the thrill, the potential, and a whole lot of learning involved. Don't worry if all this sounds a bit like rocket science right now. Seriously, it's okay. My brain also did a little spinny thing when I first heard about it, but that's why I'm here. We're going to break it all down, step by step, in super simple terms. No complicated jargon, promise. We'll talk about what these digital coins are, how you can actually buy and sell them, and what you need to be careful about. Think of me as your friendly guide on this crypto adventure. So, grab your metaphorical popcorn, and let's get ready to learn something new and exciting together. Are you ready? Let's do this. All right, team, let's get down to basics. First up, what exactly is a cryptocurrency? Think of it like this. You know how you have coins and notes in your wallet? That's physical money, right? Well, cryptocurrency, or crypto for short, is digital money. It doesn't exist as a physical coin or paper note you can touch. Instead, it lives on the internet, secured by super smart computer code called cryptography, hence the name crypto. Bitcoin is the most famous one, kind of like the Amitabh Bachchan of cryptocurrencies. But there are thousands of others, like Ethereum, Litecoin, and so many more, each with its own special features. It's like having different currencies for different digital worlds. Pretty cool, huh? Next up, let's talk about trading. This word sounds super serious, I know, but the basic idea is actually quite simple. Trading just means buying something and then selling it. The hope is usually to sell it for a higher price than you bought it for, so you make a profit. Imagine you find a really cool, limited edition action figure for 100 rupees. You buy it. Then you find someone who wants that action figure and is willing to pay you 150 rupees for it. Boom! You just made a 50 rupee profit. That's trading in a nutshell. In crypto trading, instead of action figures, you're buying and selling these digital coins we just talked about. So where does all this buying and selling happen? It happens on something called a cryptocurrency exchange. Think of an exchange like a special online marketplace or a digital shop that's open 24/7. It's a platform where people who want to buy cryptocurrencies can meet people who want to sell them. You can't just walk into your local bank and ask for Bitcoin, you know. You need to go to one of these exchanges. There are many different exchanges out there, like WazirX, CoinDCX, Binance, Coinbase, and others. Each one is a bit different, with different features, different coins available, and different fees. It's like choosing which online store you want to shop from. Understanding these basic terms, cryptocurrency, trading, and exchanges, is super important. It's like learning the ABCs before you can read a book. If you don't know what these words mean, the whole crypto world can feel really confusing and overwhelming. But once you get a grip on these simple definitions, everything else starts to make a lot more sense. It's the foundation for your entire crypto learning journey. So take a moment, let these ideas sink in. Digital money, buying and selling it. and the online places where this happens. Got it? Awesome. You're already one step ahead. Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds interesting, Prajakta, but how do I actually? Great question. The first big step is choosing a cryptocurrency exchange. This is super important, like picking the right college. You want to find an exchange that is trustworthy, secure, and easy to use, especially when you're just starting out. Look for things like, what are their security measures? Are they well-known and reputable? What kind of fees do they charge for buying and selling? Do they have the cryptocurrencies you're interested in? And very importantly, is their app or website user-friendly for a beginner like you? Do a little bit of homework here. It'll save you headaches later. Once you've picked an exchange that feels right for you, the next step is to create an account. This is usually pretty straightforward, kind of like signing up for a new social media platform, but with a few more serious steps. You'll typically need to provide some personal information, like your name, email address, and phone number. And then comes a very important part called KYC, which stands for Know Your Customer. This means you'll have to verify your identity, usually by uploading copies of your ID documents, like your PAN card and Aadhaar card, and maybe a selfie. It might seem like a bit of a pain, but it's a crucial security measure to prevent fraud and keep things legit. After your account is set up and verified, yay you! You'll need to add some funds to it. This is how you'll actually buy your first crypto. Most exchanges offer a few different ways to deposit money, like using your bank account through net banking, UPI, or sometimes even debit cards. Check what options your chosen exchange supports and what the fees are for depositing money. Start with a small amount, okay? Something you're completely comfortable with, maybe even an amount you wouldn't cry over if you lost it while learning. This is your learning money, not your life savings. Remember that, super important. Now for the exciting part, making your first trade. Once your account is funded, you can browse the cryptocurrencies available on the exchange. Let's say you decide to buy a little bit of Bitcoin. You'll find Bitcoin, usually listed as BTC, on the exchange, see its current price, and then you can place an order to buy it. You'll specify how much you want to buy, either in terms of a certain amount of Bitcoin or by how much money you want to spend. Click that buy button, and ta-da! You've just bought your first cryptocurrency. It might feel a bit nerve-wracking the first time, but it's also pretty thrilling. You're officially a crypto owner. How cool is that? Section 4. Gyan Zaruri Hai. Research Karna Q. Important Hai. Alright, so you've bought your first crypto. Woohoo! But hold your horses, party people, because this is where the real work begins. One of the most important phrases you'll hear in the crypto world is DIOR. It stands for Do Your Own Research. Seriously, tattoo this on your brain if you have to. Not literally, okay, maybe just a sticky note on your laptop. It means you absolutely, positively must research things for yourself before you invest in any cryptocurrency. Don't just buy a coin because your friend said it's going to the moon, or because you saw some random influencer on Instagram hyping it up. That's like buying clothes just because someone else looks good in them. It might not work for you. So, where do you find reliable information? It's a bit like navigating a jungle out there, with a lot of noise. A good place to start is the official website of the cryptocurrency project you're interested in. Look for something called a white paper. This is usually a detailed document that explains what the project is all about, what problem it's trying to solve, who the team is, and how their coin works. Yes, it can be a bit technical, but try to understand the basics. Also, look for reputable crypto news websites and financial education platforms. Avoid getting all your info from random Telegram groups or Twitter accounts promising guaranteed profits. Those are usually big red flags. Understanding market trends is also part of your research. Crypto prices can be super volatile. That's a fancy word for saying they can go up and down very quickly, sometimes by a lot. It's not like a fixed deposit in a bank, where you know exactly how much interest you'll get. The crypto market is influenced by so many things: news, new technology, regulations, even tweets from famous people sometimes. So try to get a basic feel for how the market moves. Look at price charts. They might look like scary mountains and valleys at first, but you'll get used to them. The key is not to panic when prices drop or get overly excited and greedy when they shoot up. Stay calm and informed. And this brings me to the most crucial piece of advice ever: never, ever invest more money than you can afford to lose. I'm going to say it again because it's that important. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Cryptocurrencies are considered a high-risk investment. Yes, there's potential for high rewards, but there's also a very real risk of losing your money. So, please be sensible. Don't put your emergency fund, your rent money, or money you need for important things into crypto. Start small, learn as you go, and always prioritize your financial safety. Smart investing is about growing your money, not gambling it away. Section 5. Ab Apki Bari. Ready to explore the crypto universe? So there you have it, folks. We've journeyed from what on earth is Bitcoin to actually understanding the basics of crypto trading. We talked about what crypto is, digital paisa, what trading means, buy low, sell high, hopefully, where it all happens, those online exchanges, and how to even get started with your first buy. We also dived into why doing your own research, your DYOR, is like your superhero shield in this crypto world, and why being sensible with your money is the golden rule. It might have seemed like a lot of information, maybe even a bit overwhelming at times, but look at you. You've made it through. The world of crypto can feel like this massive, complicated universe, especially when you're just peeking in. But remember, every single person who's a crypto expert today was once a beginner, just like you. They all started somewhere, probably feeling just as confused and curious. The key is to take it one step at a time. Don't try to learn everything all at once. Focus on understanding the fundamentals first. Read articles, watch educational videos, from reliable sources, of course. Maybe even try paper trading if an exchange offers it. That's like trading with fake money just to practice, which is super smart. The exciting thing about crypto is that it's still evolving. New technologies, new projects, and new ideas are popping up all the time. This makes it a really dynamic and interesting space to learn about. There's potential for sure, but as we've discussed, it comes with its own set of risks and challenges. So approach it with a curious mind, but also with a healthy dose of caution. Think of it like learning to drive. You wouldn't just jump into a Ferrari and hit the highway on day one, right? You'd start slow, learn the rules, practice in a safe space, and gradually build your confidence and skills. So, what's next for you? Well, that's your call to make. If this has sparked your interest, then my advice is to start your learning journey. Dive deeper into the topics we touched upon. Read more, explore more, and ask smart questions from the right people. Maybe start with a very, very small amount if you feel ready, and always remember to be responsible. The crypto world is out there waiting to be explored. So go on, be curious, be smart, and who knows, maybe you'll find your own exciting path in this digital frontier. But promise me you'll be safe and sensible, okay? Cool? Awesome. Happy learning, you guys.